Hey everybody, this is Josh. I'm from RVs of America and I am here with Elizabeth and Travis from RKS. We've been 2 days at the Expo and it's been really exciting. Lots of buzz around this trailer. And we wanted to, I guess, ask some questions that I think the audience might want to hear from you guys about the creation of the trailer. So in our discussions about the trailer, one of the things that we discussed was you guys are thinking about the future with the design and the creation of this trailer. Specifically, you're thinking a lot about the future of electric vehicles. Tell me about how that ties in with the construction of this trailer.
Fantastic. So on the EV side, first off, our background are electric vehicles. We actually come from the automotive space and the EV segment. So we understand electric vehicles.
I actually didn't know that. That's cool.
That's where we're from.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we come from. So our background is in EV. And so what we're doing is we understand the characteristics of aerodynamics and weight and the impacts that it has on range. So what we're doing is we're designing our trailer around that. So it's the weight factor. This trailer is only 4,100 pounds dry weight.
So I have to tell you, that's actually one of the things that I wish I had a recording of throughout this is when they ask, how heavy is it? They're like, is it 8? Is it 6,000 pounds? And if I say it's below 6, what? They're blown away. And when they hear that it's 4, they don't even believe it. So that has been one thing that has shocked more people here at the Expo than anything has been the weight of the trailer.
And that's a lot of planning on the design side and also the materials. So we use a lot of aluminum and we design it in such a way that you get the structural integrity, but without adding all of that heavy weight.
I have a question on the aluminum. So one of the arguments for steel versus aluminum is that steel is more rigid and aluminum can bend. What is that point at which aluminum has the strength and rigidity it needs to be adequate on a frame?
So for us, we actually run a lot of simulation through our engineering. This is where Elizabeth's area covers, where we're running CAE analysis and we're actually putting like 2 tons of weight on the frame alone.
Oh, wow.
To see how far it deviates.
Okay.
And so when we put 2 tons on this frame, it only moves about 4 millimeters in the simulation.
Oh my gosh.
And that's even without the honeycomb panels on it. That's just the frame.
And that's spreading out the weight.
It is.
Yeah.
So here we have now put another 1.5 inches of honeycomb composite paneling on top of that.
Yeah.
And you get even more rigidity. So the important thing with aluminum is a mild steel, you can bend and bend and bend and it will still hold some structural integrity. With aluminum, you can't do that. So we have to make sure that this aluminum frame is so rigid that it doesn't do that bend, because over time you'll get fatigue. So that's what we put into the design of it.
That's amazing. So you talked about the weight at 4,100 pounds, but there were some other features that you've done to contribute with the future in mind as far as the design. And what were those again?
Aerodynamics.
So the aerodynamics.
So that front box that we have there, that utility storage box that has so much room in it.
Yeah.
We purposely designed it so that it's aerodynamic on the front. And then you'll notice on the rear end, we have a spoiler coming off. We call it a diffuser. So the diffuser comes off the back and that actually helps also.
So what does the diffuser do? How does that work? I'm not familiar, so.
So diffusers help direct the air. You have, in a normal situation without a diffuser, you have a lot of turbulence that happens on the back end of a trailer. That's why you notice maybe some of the tractor trailers where they'll have these panels that come off the back.
Yeah.
Those are actually helping the turbulence not happen so much. I'm not describing that.
In the rear of the tow vehicle.
At the rear of the tow vehicle. So you want to help the airflow so that you don't have as much turbulence. That would then also create drag for the vehicle towing.
That's amazing. Well, another question that I wanted to bring up, this trailer is built 100% in the USA. I get a lot of phone calls when people are investigating in a trailer. They want to know where it's built, how it's built. They have lots and lots of questions. where it's built is a big deal for a lot of people.
Yep.
And, you know, this is 100% in the USA, but more than that, you guys were saying that you actually source a lot of your parts locally. Tell me, what is going into this?
So it's designed, engineered, manufactured 100% in the US. So our location is 20 minutes from here in Arcadia.
Okay, so we're in Arcadia, California.
Yes, and we source locally, we engineer everything locally. The majority of our suppliers is within an hour and a half mile radius.
So you have suppliers bringing you what? What are the suppliers getting you for this?
The extrusions, the wrap material, or the cabinets, the powder coating, everything we do here is really here in the US, in California.
So for those that like the locally grown,
Yes.
this is the unit for them.
I mean, our cushion supplier is like 3 minutes away from us. So it's really...
So you're
almost
giving,
shouting distance.
you guys are putting a lot of the
Yeah.
money back in your local community.
Absolutely, and
That's
that's
really
one
it.
of the key elements, yes.
So when people are buying this trailer, you guys are really benefiting a lot of the community where you're from.
Right, like I said, it's designed locally here, it's engineered here in the US, it's built here, and the suppliers are here.
I think
in the
that
US.
I think that's really encouraging as a buyer, that they know that the money is not being sent overseas or wherever, that you're giving it out to other Americans in your own city.
Yes.
And even outside our own city.
Yeah.
I mean, our first choice is to source locally. We only go outside if we have to. If
That's
there's not a
amazing.
viable option.
So my last question would be, what is your aim? What was your aim in creating this trailer? What are you trying to bring unique to the market with this trailer? What do you think are its most unique attributes that you're wanting to change in the current market?
I guess I'll start off with an answer here. I think our direction of going from overlander, small compact trailer to going to a toy hauler was mainly the versatility of a toy hauler.
Yeah.
We love that in a toy hauler you have the option to have toys and bring toys, but not everybody has toys.
Yeah.
That has a toy hauler, and the reason why is because it's such an open space inside. They
Yeah.
love the roominess, but then it has the beds. So you have the sleeping capacity with the roominess, and a lot of times, like in ours as well, the rear ramp becomes then a patio, so now you extend that space. So I love the versatility of it all.
Yeah.
Yeah. And coming back to your first question, it's lightweight. Coming back to the EV market, this guy is so lightweight, you can put it with your EV trailer. Again, it just makes sense.
Yeah.
So that was the other target we wanted to achieve. Lightweight, versatile, built here. And there's all the features you need, and it's not gonna fall apart on you.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I know.
big craftsmanship.
Yeah, and as we look at the current toy hauler market, I do believe that this is truly unique in the existing market. I think you guys have really, really done that.
Yeah.
We really focus on off-road, off-grid, and very purposeful. So
Yeah.
this achieves all of those elements for the market.
That's amazing. I think this is really exciting. I think you guys have done a tremendous job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I think that everyone out there is going to be really pleased to see the final product. This is the prototype.
Yes.
The final product's going to have some adjustments made.
Yes.
And when that's done, we'll show the world. But even at this point, we've had a lot of feedback and people are really excited.
We are too.
It's awesome.
So well done
Thank you.
to both
Thank
of you
you.
and the whole team. There's been a lot of people contributing in the build of this. So
Absolutely.
yeah.
It's a team
Great
effort.
team.
Yeah.
Team effort.
So thanks for joining, and we'll see you guys soon.
Sounds
Sounds good.
Thanks.
Bye.